So lately, a lot of you have been asking why I haven't gotten a Thai girlfriend. Or maybe been suggesting like, man, you need to get a girlfriend and lock it down and travel around and do the boyfriend-girlfriend thing. Well, to be honest, I don't really see this happening anytime soon. Why is that? Well, it may not be for the reasons that you're thinking. Let's talk about it. Oh, what is up, guys? Welcome back to Tempus TV and welcome back to another video. So it is no secret that there is a certain group of people that might come to Thailand looking for love. Now, coming from America, especially in the dating culture in my generation, I completely understand. A lot of guys, even though dating culture is changing in America especially, a lot of guys are still looking for traditional values, I guess you would say, when it comes to a relationship. Now, this is well known, so I'm not really surprised that a decent amount of you have asked why I haven't done it, why I don't have a Thai girlfriend, why am I not taking the time to get that taken care of? Well, honestly, there's two main reasons, and one of them you might be able to guess, but the other one, probably not. It is my last full day here in Jomtien before I hit the old dusty trail again. No, I'm not moving, but over the next few days, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of something that I've been meaning to do for a long time, but for some reason, I just haven't gotten around to it. So this month, I'm making it happen. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good experience. It might be a little bit shocking in some aspects, especially for me and where I come from, but I think you will enjoy it. So make sure you stay tuned for the next couple vlogs after this one. On a serious side note, if you're thinking about vlogging or anything that involves a camera and you are looking at getting a GoPro, do not do it. If it's hot, it overheats and kills your batteries. If it's cold, it kills your batteries. It freezes all the time. If you're using anything but the GoPro software or a Microsoft computer, it's a nightmare to offload anything. You get what you pay for, cameras and tattoos. That goes without saying, do not buy a GoPro. Okay, before we get started, for these reasons to make a little bit more sense, I wanna give you guys a little bit of backstory / content. So one of my biggest reasons for moving overseas and going by myself and starting a channel and doing all that is to kind of force myself into changing things that I didn't like about myself, right? So I'm old enough to know if I can not change something, if it's not forced to happen, honestly, I'm probably not gonna do it. And one thing that I realized I didn't really like about myself in America is I had trouble meeting new people or getting out of my comfort zone. Honestly, I'm still dealing with it a little bit, but it is getting better. So one of my main reasons for coming here and being by myself, I knew it would kind of force me to get out of my comfort zone, to do things that I probably wouldn't do if I was with somebody else or had somebody else to lean on, and force myself into making new friends. In America, it's easy because you're going to work or school or whatever it may be, so you're around these people all the time, so it's a lot easier to make friends. When you're out on the road or living in a place by yourself, you kind of have to make a conscious effort. And with those things in mind, getting a girlfriend kind of contradicts that. Now, full disclosure, a few months before I did leave America, I went through a doozy of a relationship. Now, you'll hear a lot of people say like, oh, all my exes are crazy. And when things didn't work out because of them, with me, I'm honest enough with myself to understand that I did have an influence in a lot of my relationships that didn't work out. And most of the girls that I dated were awesome. I just wasn't ready to date, or I wasn't secure enough in my own stuff to kind of be able to open up to somebody. But my last relationship in America, she was the crazy one. It was all bad. So initially when I was getting ready to move, the last thing I wanted was a girlfriend solely for that reason. And pretty much all through my 20s in America, I pretty much steadily had a girlfriend. And once I was getting close to 30, I was kind of looking at where I was in my life and what I wasn't happy about. And I realized things needed to change. And I realized that a lot of that had to do with the fact that I was with somebody that I might have felt like cared about me and loved me no matter what I did, so I wasn't motivated to improve myself. So I thought that getting rid of that aspect of it and only sitting in my own discomfort was something that would help me change. Now, Now fast forward 8 months or so, and I've been in Thailand for about 6 months. And when I first landed, it was go, go, go. Everything is super stimulating, so you're not really thinking about the fact that you're by yourself, you're going out all the time, there's all kinds of new stuff to do. But after a while, that does start to wear off a little bit. So at that point, I started to wonder, maybe I should start dating somebody, maybe I should start looking for a girlfriend, you know what I mean? Somebody I can share my experiences with. And that leads us into my first real reason why I don't plan on getting a Thai girlfriend or a girlfriend in general anytime soon. And that pretty much just is, I'm not notoriously good at picking them. Now me, for a long time, I've kind of just been one of those people that I give you enough slack or I give you enough trust until you ruin it and then it's on you. But after a while, that starts to take a toll on you. So sitting back and looking at things that I wanted to change, how I interacted with people, how I built relationships in general, not just, you know, dating, friendships, whatever it may be, I started to realize that I needed to vet people a little bit more. I needed to be more exclusive about people that I let into my life and who I shared, I hate when people say this, but who I shared my energy with. Because it is a thing. If you fancy yourself a good person, or if you're generally happy with who you are, and you're hanging out with all these people, and you're just getting disappointed all the time, after a while, it really starts to empty your gas tank. So until I can get a little bit better at reading people and understanding if I'm gonna be able to continue to be around you, or it's gonna be fulfilling for both of us, not just me, I'm probably gonna have to hold off in the girlfriend department. And a big thing with me, and I'm assuming the majority of you, I'm my own worst critic. And sometimes it can be a little hard to be honest with yourself when you do have somebody that's sitting there supporting you. It sounds crappy to say, because in all reality, that partner's there to just try and reinforce the good things about you and make you feel good about yourself. But sometimes, honestly, to grow, at least for me, you gotta kind of feel shitty about what you're doing or where you are. So that's the first main reason why I'm not in the market for a girlfriend right now. And honestly, the biggest real reason to continue the journey of getting where I want to be, I need to be honest with myself and how I act and respond to certain situations. Now, luckily, I do feel a huge responsibility to you guys to continue to stay on the move and get out and do new things and put myself in uncomfortable situations so you can either laugh or learn at my expense. And to be honest, when I have a girlfriend, no matter where I am, I tend to not do this. It's really easy for me to get comfortable. It's really easy for me to just be happy where I am. And when you're happy where you are, it's hard to keep moving forward. And the other side to that is I need to be honest about what I'm looking for and be fair to anybody that I'm dating. Now, if I'm planning on staying on the move and traveling more, which in the next year, 2 years, 3 years, I plan to be on the move a lot. And to have a girlfriend that either one is gonna have to get dragged along, and not every trip is gonna be fun, that's just how traveling is, or to be expected to stay here and just wait it out while their partner travels and does all these fun things or not fun things, whatever it may be, that's just not really fair to either of us. So realistically, what I'm looking to do in my immediate and extended future, honestly, a girlfriend just doesn't really fit into that equation right now. Now, of course, I understand that my situation is somewhat unique, and the way that I look at stuff or how I respond to things isn't gonna be the situation for everybody. Now, especially if you're an older guy, you have done the things you wanna do, and now you're coming to Thailand to settle down and relax. I completely understand looking for a partner if that's your plan. But honestly, if you're thinking about kind of doing what I'm doing, maybe not even on the YouTube side, but you're planning on staying on the move, and it is something that you honestly wanna do, make sure you're really thinking about how you respond when you are happy and comfortable, and make sure you can be honest with yourself in the sense that you're gonna keep doing what you wanna do right now. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to another video. If you would like to see more and learn more about Thailand, you know what to do with the video on screen right now. And if you made it this far, I'm assuming you liked the video, so go ahead, drop a like, get us out in front of some more eyeballs. And like we always say, I hope you guys have a great day. Tell somebody you love them.